Here's a shocking reality that could devastate your family's financial future. Most Canadians are walking a tightrope without a safety net, completely unprepared for one of life's most inevitable events. A groundbreaking survey released this Monday has exposed a troubling disconnect that's putting millions of Canadian families at risk. Despite recognizing estate planning as crucial, nearly half of Canadians have never once brought up this life-altering topic with their financial advisors. But here's where it gets controversial. Who's really to blame for this dangerous gap? The research, conducted by Willful, an innovative online estate planning platform, reveals a ticking time bomb scenario. Canada is on the brink of witnessing over $1 trillion change hands between generations within the next 10 years. Yet families are shockingly unprepared for this massive wealth transfer. The root of this problem lies in advisor hesitation, explains Erin Bury, CEO and co-founder of Willful, during her recent BNN Bloomberg interview. Financial advisors themselves feel uncomfortable navigating estate planning discussions because it's not their area of expertise. They're essentially avoiding the elephant in the room: death and incapacitation. And this is the part most people miss. While over half of survey participants claim to have wills in place, the numbers tell a drastically different story when broken down by age groups. Here's what should alarm every Canadian family. Baby boomers lead with an impressive 83% having end-of-life arrangements, but millennials drop to a mere 29%, and Generation Z plummets to a devastating 10%. Think about this for a moment. Young adults are juggling mortgages, raising children, and managing debt loads, yet they're operating without any legal safety net whatsoever. Estate planning might not top your priority list in your 20s, but that's precisely the point, Barry emphasizes. Life's unexpected turns don't wait for convenient timing, and this survey proves that procrastination spans all age groups, not just younger demographics. But wait, the situation gets even more alarming. Only 32% of Canadians possess power of attorney documents, which means the vast majority have no one legally designated to make critical decisions if they become mentally incapacitated. Even more concerning, merely 56% carry life insurance coverage. Here's the harsh truth people don't want to face, Barry states bluntly. These legal documents must be created while you possess full mental capacity. The saying, "Don't wait until you need it," couldn't be more relevant. Once you lose cognitive ability, your window of opportunity slams shut permanently. The survey exposes another uncomfortable reality about family communication. A staggering 41% of families have never engaged in detailed discussions about end-of-life preferences. Even more shocking, 62% of Generation Z admits to having zero planning documents whatsoever. Married couples aren't faring much better in this preparation crisis. Only 50% of married Canadians report having discussed their own final wishes and understanding their spouse's or family's preferences. This means half of all married couples are essentially flying blind when it comes to their partner's end-of-life expectations. Yet here's the interesting contradiction that challenges conventional thinking. Despite this widespread lack of preparation, demand for estate planning services is crystal clear. An impressive 59% of millennials express they would be significantly more likely to work with financial advisors who provide complementary estate planning tools. Furthermore, 39% indicate this service would encourage them to consolidate more of their financial planning with that advisor. Most individuals creating wills are navigating this process for the first time, Barry reveals. The fundamental issue isn't lack of interest, it's education. This research demonstrates that people aren't communicating with family members. They're not engaging with their advisors, and consequently, surviving family members face an overwhelming mess to untangle after someone dies. The methodology behind these eye-opening findings involved Willful partnering with Angus Reid to survey 1,000 Canadians during August 2025, examining preparedness levels and family communication patterns regarding end-of-life planning. The research encompassed participants across all generations, with specific focus groups including parents with adult children and individuals who work with financial advisors. For statistical reference, a probability sample of 1,000 participants carries approximately plus or minus 3.1 percentage point margin of error, accurate 19 times out of 20. Additionally, through collaboration with Mars, Willful surveyed 40 financial advisors nationwide via user testings platform to understand their client engagement approaches and interactions with heirs during estate and succession planning processes. So here's the controversial question everyone needs to answer. Is this estate planning crisis a result of advisor inadequacy, client avoidance, or a systemic failure in how we approach mortality discussions in Canada? Are financial advisors failing their clients by dodging these conversations, or are Canadians simply too uncomfortable confronting their own mortality? What's your take on this? Have you had the estate planning conversation with your advisor? Or are you part of the statistics putting your family's future at risk? Share your thoughts. Are advisors dropping the ball? Or is this ultimately our personal responsibility?